Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for 200,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I never thought this day would actually come, but we got here really quickly. When I started doing my Fallout 4 videos back in April of last year, we only had 6,000 subscribers. We grew that to 100,000 subscribers in about December of last year. And from December till now, we've gained another 100,000 subscribers. It's shocking how fast this channel has been growing, and it's all thanks to you. Because of your support, I was able to quit my job, and I now do this full time, which is why I'm able to do a new video every single day. Now, usually I'm so busy producing a new lore video or a mod overview that you and I really never have a chance to sit down and have a face-to-face chat, except during my weekly show, so I figured I'd take some time today to thank you and then also tell you about the future of this channel. Many people ask me, look, Fallout 4 is a great game, but eventually you're gonna run out of content. And my answer to that is absolutely not. Check out this map of the Commonwealth. I've been doing a new video every day for over a year now, and as you can see, I've only done a video on about half of the Commonwealth. All of the grayed out spots are videos I've already done, and the green icons are places where I have yet to produce a video. And that's not even including the DLCs like Far Harbor and Nuka World. Not to mention all the other kinds of Fallout 4 content I can do. Mod overviews, there will be mods forever, that'll never change. Settlement rebuilds, fan theories, a bunch of stuff. So never fear, ladies and gentlemen, this channel isn't going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. And I will continue to do Fallout 4 related content for the foreseeable future. Now, many of you know that I've created a few Fallout New Vegas videos recently, and both of those videos did extremely well, so I'm happy to say that I'm going to continue to do Fallout New Vegas videos every now and then. I may eventually branch off into Fallout 3, or even some of the other Fallout games, like Fallout Tactics or the original Fallouts. Those are all available on Steam. There's no reason why I can't install them and produce content about them. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's no end in sight. We're going to be doing this for the foreseeable future, and even if somehow I'm able to exhaust all of the content in every Fallout game ever created, well, I'm sure by that point Bethesda will be releasing Fallout 5, or Fallout Galapagos, The Dawn of the Mutant Turtles, or something crazy like that. Now, I've had many people say, well, Oxhorn, why don't you do something on a different game, like Skyrim, which is mentioned frequently, or The Witcher 3, and that's definitely a possibility. Neither of those games have really captured my imagination because I haven't really given them the time yet. I've been focusing on Fallout and sci-fi games in general, but I could totally start doing Skyrim content, or even Witcher content, or even Mass Effect content. Now, I have to admit that Mass Effect Andromeda has not really been my favorite game so far. I've got about 15 hours into it, and who knows, maybe at some point I'll get inspired to produce some Mass Effect content. So never fear, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a whole lot in store. I figured I'd take the opportunity to answer some frequently asked questions. Many wonder when I'm gonna get burned out. Creating a video every day is exhausting, Oxhorn. Fallout 4, you're gonna get bored of it someday, Oxhorn. Well, never fear, ladies and gentlemen, I have a high tolerance to boredom. I don't get bored easy, and so I'm gonna continue to produce a new video every single day for the foreseeable future. Now, at some point, I may need to tone it down and do 4 to 5 videos. That may happen, but for now, as far as I'm concerned, this is a daily gig for me. Of course, if for some reason I do miss a day, please don't freak out. I am human, and sometimes I get sick. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm recovering a little bit, and there are days that I might have to miss, and if that happens, please forgive me. But it doesn't mean that I've stopped or that I'm even slowing down. Now, many of you have requested a bunch of stuff from me, and I'm happy to deliver today. Many have asked for my plugin load order. You know I love mods, you know I love modding my version of Fallout 4, and modding Fallout 4 can get tricky. There's a lot of mistakes that you can make. Well, I published my plugin load order to Pastebin, and I'm going to be updating that document as I change the mods in my game. So for those of you who need a place to start when figuring out how to order the plugins in your load order, that should be a really useful resource for you. I've also had people ask for my INI files. Fallout 4 out of the box is a good game, but there's a lot of room for improvement, especially when it comes to graphical settings and to kind of make Fallout 4 tailor fit your personal computer. So I've done a lot of work on my INI files to get Fallout 4 looking just the way I like it. And many have asked for those files, so I've published those to Pastebin, and I linked to them in the description of this video. I will be updating those files as I change my INI files, so be sure to bookmark them or just show up to each of my videos from here on out, because I will include links to them in all of my videos that I publish from now on. I have spent a lot of time and energy trying to build the perfect rig to play Fallout 4, and many people will ask me what my computer specs are. Well, I link to all of the different computer components that I use in the description of every video. You can check that out in the description if you're interested. Now, you know that I do a live stream every single week. I've been doing a show called Scotch and Smoke Rings for almost 10 years now. We started in 2009. We're on season 9 of Scotch and Smoke Rings, and that airs every Thursday here on this YouTube channel and also on Twitch at 7:00 p.m. Pacific time. Usually I'll sit and chat with you one-on-one like this for about an hour, and then we'll go in to play some game, usually Fallout 4. But I have also been doing other live streams. I recently started a new series called Oxhorn After Dark, where I sit down and play some horrible horror game and get scared out of my pants. I've been playing Outlast recently. I've also been getting into BioShock. There are a bunch of really cool games that I can stream live for all of you during this segment. And I don't have a set schedule for Oxhorn After Dark or any of my live streams just because I'm so busy with creating my Fallout 4 videos, and they're so unpredictable that I don't really know when I'm going to have free time. So I'm going to commit to my weekly show, Scotch and Smoke Rings. You can guarantee that I'll be there every week for that show. I will also do live streams, but those are going to be unpredictable. So the best way to catch a live stream is just to subscribe to YouTube or to Twitch, and then you'll get notified when I go live. Now, this community is the best community ever. I love reading all of your comments. I read them all, and I go through and I respond to many of them. But really, it's the Patreon subscribers that are just the best. I can't tell you how nice it is to have some of you open your pocketbooks and subscribe to my daily videos on Patreon. It's extremely generous, and it encourages me to continue to make my videos. YouTube is a scary world these days for creators. We all feel like we're kind of standing on quicksand. We don't know which videos are going to be demonetized for some crazy reason that YouTube comes out with. So it's really nice to have that backup of Patreon subscribers, which helps me have the confidence that I can continue to produce this content for you for the foreseeable future. So thank you so much, Patreon subscribers. You mean the world to me. As for social media, I'm not really into it. Now, I've got a Twitter, I've got a Facebook. I've been on Twitter since Twitter came out back in 2008, but I don't know, I'm just not one of those guys that sits down and tweets a lot. I don't tweet a lot, I don't do the Facebook thing, I don't have Snapchat, I'm never on my Instagram, so I'm sorry ahead of time, I'm just not I don't do that whole social media thing that well. But if you want to, you can subscribe to my Twitter or my Facebook. I have daily updates about which video I've published, so if you want to be notified that way, that's always an avenue open to you. But I do use Discord. I have a Discord server open up to any Oxhorn viewers who want to join. And on the server, we have different channels for a variety of topics. A general channel, a channel for Fallout 4, and there's a great community of Fallout modders who come and talk about the Fallout mods that they're in the middle of working on. They'll share screenshots, in-progress reports, before and afters, and it's a whole lot of fun. So I encourage you to join me on Discord. I'm not on it all the time, but I'm on Discord much more often than I am on other social media. But just understand that I'm really preoccupied with getting a new video done every single day, so if I don't respond to your personal message, please don't take offense. I've got a lot of people sending me personal messages, and I simply can't respond to them all. But the community on Discord is growing and thriving, so feel free to join to chat with other like-minded individuals. Now, the fine fellows over at Teespring have been pestering me to promote my t-shirt shop more, and I do talk about it at the end of every single video that I do, but let's talk about it briefly here. I do have a brand new t-shirt shop, and on the t-shirt shop, I've got Oxhorn-themed t-shirts, Fallout 4-inspired t-shirts with images and quotes, and I plan to grow this shop based on your suggestions. So I've got a link to the shop in the description below, and also a link to a poll where you can write in any idea that you'd like to see on a shirt. It can be Fallout 4 themed, it can be Oxhorn themed. What's your favorite quote from Fallout 4? What's your favorite faction? You can let me know in that poll, and then you can vote on all of the other ideas that you would love to see. I'll then take the results of that poll to Teespring, and we can produce some nice shirts for the community. Now, many of you know that I started this channel doing settlement builds. I did settlement builds on this channel until I did every single settlement in the game, and then I expanded onto lore. But settlements are still a big part of what I do do. I still love all of my settlements. I'm still working on them, and I'm going to be revising them in the future. And many people have said, hey, Oxhorn, I would love to have my settlement in your game. Well, thankfully, an awesome modder named C. Dante released a mod called Transfer Settlements, which allows me to export my settlements in Fallout 4 as blueprints that you can then download and import into your game. So I've got a mod up on Nexus Mods where I'm going to be publishing all of my settlement blueprints. I've only got a few up there now. I'm waiting on C. Dante to update his mod before I export all of the settlements in my game. But that will come eventually, so bookmark that mod page. And if you want to install any of my settlements in your game, now you can. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing a series on the Gunners right now. We've been having a whole lot of fun. I'm almost done with that series. I've got one big video on the Gunners that I'm going to be publishing soon, possibly even tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I just can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming here every single day, watching my videos and leaving a comment. It means the world to me. It supports my family. It's so wonderful being able to get up every morning and sit down at this computer and do something that I love and know that people are going to really appreciate what I produce. It's a wonderful feeling, and I have all of you to thank for it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow morning bright and early, as always, with a brand new video.